Finally, The Rock has come back to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, the city that loves you back. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. But above all else, Philadelphia is the city of ass kickers. This statue of Rocky Balboa that The Rock is standing in front of represents the fighting spirit of Philadelphia. The Rock has been coming to Philly for years, walking these streets. At 12 years old, The Rock stood in front of this statue, became inspired. Look at the picture. That's The Rock. If you look closely, that is The Rock at 12 years old, arms held up high, dreaming of one day becoming an ass kicker. Yeah, The Rock knows what you're thinking. Sure, The Rock looked like a chunky little girl at 12 years old with short shorts. His little pebbles were coming out. But that's not important. The most important thing about that picture is that at 12 years old, The Rock was dreaming of becoming the greatest of all time. 1 year later, after that picture was taken, the very first WrestleMania took place. The Rock watched it. He felt it. He watched Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons run wild on you? WrestleMania 6 years later, The Rock watched the Ultimate Warrior. The warrior spirit flows through my veins in pig juice and a chariot full of fire. The Rock had no idea what he was talking about. No one did. The most important thing, the warrior became an icon. Years later, The Rock headlined his very first WrestleMania as WWE champion. Right here in Philadelphia, against one man, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock, with all his electricity, all his swagger, stepped in the ring, went toe-to-toe with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And you know what happened? He flipped The Rock off, gave him a stunner, and beat him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. Stop laughing. The Rock that night made 2 vows. The first, he was never again gonna fight a man in jean shorts. That didn't happen, obviously. The second one, The Rock was gonna continue his dream, the 12-year-old boy's dream to become the greatest of all time. The Rock went on to beat Stone Cold Steve Austin, went on to beat the immortal Hulk Hogan. In order for The Rock's dream to come true, being the greatest of all time, there's one guy left. His name, John Cena. Mr. You Can't See Me. Mr. The Champ is here. Mr. You want some? Come get some, John Cena. The Rock can see you. The People's Champ is here. And when The Rock wants some, believe The Rock, Jack, he gets some. That's 13 days away, the biggest of all time. 13 days away. The Rock's not talking about that right now. The Rock wants to talk about tonight. Here's what The Rock is going to do tonight, John Cena. The Rock is going to get right back into his car. He's going to take that long drive down Broad Street. And he's going to come to the arena, right there in the Wells Fargo Center. The Rock's music is going to hit. He just surrounded the roof of that arena going to blow up with electricity. The Rock is going to get right into the ring, John Cena, and he's going to send you a message. Loud and clear. Tonight, live in the world. And if you don't get that message, The Rock is going to get back into his car. And The Rock is going to drive to Pat's. He's going to drive to Pat's. He's going to get the biggest cheesesteak that he could find. They're going to ask The Rock, Rock, you want it with or without? The Rock is going to say both. Because The Rock wants with extra onions, with extra cheese, with some of that sauce you put on it. And without a doubt, The Rock's going to take all that, roll it all up into a ball, make the biggest cheesesteak ball you've ever seen, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. The Rock can stop him there, John Cena, when you're running around Philadelphia with a cheesesteak from Pat shoved up your ass. All the greats are going to thank The Rock in their own special way. They'll say, bang, bang. They'll say, woo. And they'll say, from above, looking down proudly on The Rock for what he did to John Cena. Ooh, yeah, dig it! John Cena. It's just the beginning. It's going to be just the beginning. In the spirit of this man, Rocky Balboa, The Rock is going to eat lightning. He's going to crack thunder. The Rock is going to lay it, the smack it down. And at WrestleMania 28, the biggest of all time, what the world is going to see, what the world is waiting for, once in a lifetime, when The Rock beats you in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. The dream of that 12-year-old boy to become the greatest of all time comes true. Standing there. Yo, Adrian! I did it! It's just a man! What The Rock is cooking.